my dear students, myself Mahesh B. Koot, and today we are going to discuss the further part of thermodynamics, which includes work done during isothermal reversible process, isothermal irreversible process, and some problems on that. Okay, let us begin. Work done in isothermal irreversible compression of an ideal gas. Compression means compact. We have to apply some external pressure and we are applying the pressure on gas so that it will compact. Okay, so in that case, what is the work done? And we have used here the word isothermal. In previous class, we have discussed already regarding isothermal. What is isothermal reaction? Isothermal reaction is a reaction in which the temperature remains constant throughout the reaction, right? T is not changing. Temperature is not changing throughout the reaction. Such a reactions are called isothermal reaction. And also we have studied regarding reversible and irreversible reactions. Irreversible reactions are nothing but, you have already studied that irreversible reaction also, that takes place in only few steps and it has a finite time to undergo. Right? It does not attain equilibrium. Irreversible. Okay, let us begin. Starting from physics, some basic concepts. Volume. Let us say you are having one cylinder and in that you are having the gaseous molecules. Okay. So you have added some piston here. What we have added? Piston. And when you move the piston inside the cylinder, what happens? These gases undergo compression, right? So whatever the volume change here to here, for example, the piston moves from here to here. Piston moves from here to here. This is initial volume. This is final volume. So here to here, this piston is moving inside. At same time, volume is decreasing, right? Earlier the volume is this much. Now the volume is this much. Volume is decreasing. So the volume change, what we can call the change in volume, del V, is equal to, what is that? Final value minus initial value. Is it so? So that is nothing but del V is volume change. Change in volume, you can call it as a change in volume. Change in volume equal to what you are getting. See here how much the area it is covered. That is nothing but length L. Yes. And what is the area? This is the length, distance, and how much area it is covered. That is nothing but A. So that is nothing but del V we can call, and del V is also denoted as V final minus V initial. Are you getting? So what is that? L means the distance, the length, how much it is covered, and A is how much area it is covered. So that is called as volume change, del V, and del V is also can be written as V final minus V initial. I hope you understood. Now, what is pressure? You have pressure is equal to force divided by area. How much force you are applying and how much area you are covering. That is called what? Pressure. How much pressure we are adding, right? So that is what? Pressure. If you want force, then force equal to, you take this area this side. Here it is a dividend. When it comes this side, it becomes multiplicative. So then force is equal to what you are getting. Force is equal to area you take this side. Here it is dividend. When it comes this side, it becomes multiplicative. So pressure into area means A we are getting. Force equal to pressure into area. Right. Now, force is equal to pressure into area. What is work? Work done on the system is equal to, yes, work done on the system is equal to force. How much force you are applying and how much distance it is covered. Nothing but that is called as a work. Work is equal to this force into distance. Yes, force into distance is a work done. Now, what is distance covered here? Distance covered is L, right? So force you know already P into A, nothing but P, you can write P external, because external pressure we are applying. From outside we are applying the pressure inside to the cylinder, right? So P external into distance is what? Force is P external into A into distance is L, right? Carefully see here what is A and L here. A and L is nothing but our del V. Shall I put here del V now? So P external into del V. P external into del V. This is what work done during isothermal irreversible compression of an ideal gas. This is an expression. And remember here, del V. What is final value? This much. What is initial value? This much. So that means final value is lesser than initial value. Initially it is value is more. Finally value is less. And what we are taking? Final minus initial. Less number minus more number. You are getting negative number, right? So del V should be negative. Therefore we are getting negative charge here. Minus P external into del V. Work done. You can write here also where it is. Here also minus charge. Work done during isothermal irreversible compression for an ideal gas is given by W is equal to minus P external into del V. What is P external? Pressure applied externally. And what is del V? Change in value during the process. Understood? Okay, this is second one. Work done in isothermal reversible expansion. Expansion means more. Expansion of an ideal gas. Okay, so you know already work done during expansion of an ideal gas. If small amount of volume change is there, by applying small amount of pressure, the work done is given by W is equal to minus P external into dV. Right? Let us say this is equation number 1. Now what you are doing, whatever P external is there, that is nothing but P internal minus dP is there. P internal minus dP. dP is a small pressure change. Okay. Now let us put this value in here. What you are getting? W is equal to minus, instead of P external, what you are getting? Minus of, in place of P external, we are having P internal minus dP. Right up. P internal pressure minus dP into what is that? dV. Right? Multiply inside here. Minus plus minus P internal into dV. P internal into dV. Minus minus plus dV into dP. dP into dV. This is very small quantity. Very small quantity. We can neglect it. By neglecting this, what we are left with? W is equal to minus P internal into dV. Right? So once you got this one, so now you go for integration. Right? So before going to integration, you must know what is P internal. P internal is a internal pressure. Internal pressure. So that is given by nRT divided by V. P internal is equal to, let us say this is equation number 2. Next, P internal is equal to, yes, nRT divided by V. This is the P internal. Put this value into this equation number 2 and integrate now. What you are getting is W is equal to, in place of P internal you substitute this nRT divided by V minus nRT divided by V into dV minus nRT divided by V into dV. Now integrating, what we should do? Integrate. In mathematics you are observing regarding this integrating. So when you integrate, W is equal to integration limiting values from V, because nRT is constant. You can take outside the integration nRT minus nRT is constant. We are left with 1 by V into dV. So 1 by V into dV. So integrating limit should be, you are taking volume. So volume is from, you know already, volume is from initial to final. That is nothing but V1. That is an initial value. Final is V2. Integrating limit. Next, minus nRT is constant, minus nRT. Integration of 1 by V with respect to V is ln V, ln of V, and integrating limiting from V1 to V2. Right. When this ln comes, you wanted to turn it into the log, you add 2.303, the number. So W is equal to minus 2.303, yes, then nRT log V is there. So whenever this V is there, the upper limits are V1 and V2. So upper limit minus lower limit. Whenever you are putting the integrating values, no, at that time you should put upper limit minus lower limit. So log V2 minus log V1. What you are getting? Log of V2 minus log of V1. Next you are getting minus 2.303 nRT log A minus log B. Log A minus log B is always equal to log A by B. Nothing but log A is V2 bhagile B is V1 W. So this is expression for work done during isothermal reversible expansion. Understood? This derivation is also not there for your syllabus. Only this expression you should remember. This expression is very important, right? So in place of V2 by V1, you can put P1 by P2 also by using Boyle's law. What is Boyle's law? Boyle's law is, carefully see here. Boyle's law. According to Boyle's law, what it tells is V2 divided by V1 is equal to P1 divided by P2. So in place of V2 by V1, you can substitute P1 by P2 also. What you are getting? W is equal to minus 2.303 log, nRT log, what is that? P2 by V1 is there. We should write P1 by P2. P1 by P2. This is another expression for work done in isothermal reversible expansion. I hope you understood. So this is regarding work done. You can, if in question, if they are given volume change, then you should use this formula. If in question, if they are give pressure change, then you are going to use this formula. Remember these formulas. First one we have discussed, work done in irreversible compression. That is nothing but W is equal to P external into dV. dV is change in value. Next, second one, work done in isothermal reversible expansion of an ideal gas. Here two expression comes. One is work done W is equal to minus 2.303 nRT log V2 by V1. Another one is W is equal to minus 2.303 nRT log P1 by P2. These are the two expressions you should remember. Now we will discuss some problems on these two work done formulas. Okay, let us start. This is the first problem. A gas absorbs 120 joule of heat. Then what is given with? So let us take a solution. So given, first one is absorbs 120 joule of heat means you are given with heat absorbed 120 joule. Q is you are given with. Next, expand against the external pressure of 1.10 atm. That means what is given? P external is given how much? 1.10 atm. Next, from the volume of 0.5 liter to 2 liter. That means what are you are given with? Final volume and initial volumes are given. Nothing but V2. Final volume how much? Or you can take final, that is also fine. V final is 2.0 liter and V initial is how much? 0.5 liter. Yes. Then what is the change in internal energy? So these we are given with and they are asked to find out what is the change in internal energy. Change in internal energy means del U. So from first law of thermodynamics, you know already del U is equal to what? From first law of thermodynamics, del U is equal to Q plus W. Let us take this as equation number 1. We need change in internal energy, that is del U. Q we are given with here. Work done we should calculate first. Calculate the work done and put here. Substitute here. Right? Calculate now. Work done W is equal to minus P external into dV. dV is nothing but, shall I write here? V2 minus V1 or V final minus V initial. dV means change in internal energy, right? So what is P external? See here 1.10 minus 1.10 into what is V2 minus V1? 2 minus 0.5. What you are getting? In 2 minus 0.5 means 1.5 liters. Madam, 1.5. Then what you are getting? You are getting as W is equal to, so I have already calculated this one, minus 1.65 liter atom you are getting. 1.65 liter atom you are getting. This is W when multiplying these two. But we need here, they have given already in question, 1 liter atom is equal to 101.3 joule. That means they are asking the internal energy or work done in joules. So we should convert this liter atom into joule first. Okay, what is that? W is equal to, next, what are you getting? This one, minus 1.65 into this one, 101.3. 101.3 joules. So what is the answer is, you are getting 167.145 joule. This is W. Okay. When you multiply these two, we are getting 167.145 joule. This is in joule. Why you multiplied here this one? Because 1 liter atom is equal to 101.3 joule, and you know already we are getting in liter per atom. Therefore, multiply that number, you are getting in joules. That is given in question itself. Okay. Next, W is over. Now see here equation number 1. Del U is equal to Q plus W. We got W, we have Q. So substitute here, we are getting del U. We need change in internal energy, right? So therefore, from 1 implies, what is that? Del U, change in internal energy is equal to Q. What is Q? 120 plus W. What is W? 167.145. Then what you are getting? 100 and 200 287.145 joule you are getting. That is what? Del U. 287. Another thing is there. Here work is done. Whatever you are getting, no work done. That is negative charge, right? So you should write here negative. So if you write negative here, you are getting negative here. So then what you are getting then? You are getting as 47 point minus 47.135 joule you are getting. Because plus minus 167.145 minus 120 you are getting 47.135, and the charge or the charge present on the larger number should be written here. So 120 is more or 167 is more? 167 is more, right? Plus minus minus. But the charge on the larger number we should add here. Understood? So this is change in internal energy minus 47.135 joules. I hope you understood this question. Now we will switch on to the second problem. This is the second problem. Calculate the work done when the gas expands at constant temperature from volume 2 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube to 4 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube against constant pressure of this one. What you are given with? You are given with initial value. How much it is? 2 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube. And you are given with final value. V final is equal to how much? 4 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube. And you are given with constant pressure of. So pressure is also given. What is that? P external. How much? 1.2 into 10 to the power 5 Newton per meter square. Newton per meter square. Then what you are asked to find? Calculate the work done. So you know already work done is equal to, what is the formula? Minus P external into change in volume, del V. So what is that change in volume? Change in volume is nothing but, yes, V final minus V initial. Substitute the values. Minus, what is P external? You are given with 1.2 into 10 to the power 5. Yes, V final. How much V final is there? 4 into 10 to the power minus 3 minus V initial. What is V initial? 2 into 10 to the power minus 3. Is it? So write down then minus 1.2 into 10 to the power 5. So 10 to the power minus 3, 10 to the power minus 3, same is there. We are not supposed to write anything regarding this. 4 minus 2, you are getting 2 into 10 to the power minus 3. 1.2, 1.2 into 2 is 2.4 minus 2.4 into 10 to the power 5, 10 to the power minus 3. So what is that? A raised to n into A raised to m is equal to A raised to n plus m. You are having the formula, right? So 10 raised to 5, 10 raised to minus 3. What are you getting? 10 raised to 5 minus 3, that is 10 raised to 2. 10 raised to 2. What you are calculating? Work you are calculating. Therefore, the unit should be, here volume is given in meter cube and pressure is given in Newton meter square. So therefore, the work done is given should be in Newton meter. What are you getting? Newton meter. I hope you understood. This is second example. Now we will switch on to the third example. .314 joule per Kelvin per mole. This is the third question. Calculate the total work done when 1 mole of gas. So what you are given with 1 mole means N is equal to 1 mole you are given with. Next, expands isothermally and reversity, that means reversible isothermal expansion. Remember, from an initial value of 20 dm cube. So what they have given? V initial you are given. Or you can take V1 is given. How much? 20 dm cube. Final value of 40 dm cube. V2 is given. Final value 40 dm cube. At 298 Kelvin, temperature is given 298 Kelvin. Also R value is also given. So what we are asked to find out? Calculate the total work done for isothermal reversible expansion of a gas. You know already what is the work done? Minus 2.303 nRT log V2 bhagle V1. This is the formula, right? So write down that what you are getting. Work done is equal to minus 2.303 nRT log V2 divided by V1. Is it? Put all values. Minus 2.303 into. What is N value? N is number of moles. How much? 1. What is R value? R value is given in question. 8.314 into, what is T value? T value is 298 log of V2 divided by V1. What is V2? V2 is 40. V1 is 20. 40 divided by 20. 2 you are getting, right? So write down minus 2.303 into 8.1 is, you can write or you can neglect that, 1 into 8.314. So what you are getting? Into 298 into log 2 we are getting. What is that? Log 2. And lastly we are getting 2.303 into 1 into 8.314 into 298 into, what is the log 2 value is 0.3010. So entire calculation you are obtaining the values. W is equal to minus 1717.46 joule per mole. This is the answer. By calculating all these things, we are getting minus 1717.46 joule per mole. Minus sign is there already, therefore we are getting minus sign. So minus sign indicates that work is done by the system, not on the system. Work is done by the system. Therefore the work done, total work done by this reversible isothermal process is given by W is equal to minus 1717, that is 1707.46 joule per mole. I hope you understood. This is third example. So remaining examples and remaining part we will discuss in the next class. If you have any doubts, you can comment below. Thank you. Thanks for watching.